Just gonna have a really, really, really big mug of Rumble Mead while we go and visit our friends at Goldenglow Estate. For those of you that don't remember or didn't tune into the last stream, we ended that stream just about to begin the quest, Loud and Clear, which is the Thieves Guild quest where you have to infiltrate the apiary that the Black-Briar mead gets their honey from. I think it's fitting that we're sipping these for that.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
I need more details about Goldenglow.
Goldenglow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Aringoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries, not rifting guards?
Aye. Aringoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
How do I destroy the Beehives?
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Why not level the entire estate?
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Black-Briar.
Fair.
Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Black-Briar Meadery, which would cut into her profits.
Yep, Maven Black-Briar is the influential client.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Goldenglow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Aringoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Aringoth and bring in a huge payout.
Classic. So how dangerous is it to cross her?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison. Watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
I will.
It's one thing to say
Yeah, shut up.
to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Let's talk with our friends Delvin and Vex real quick.
I'll listen.
Delvin is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, you're back.
Know anything about Goldenglow Estate?
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries Aringoth hired are trained killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
Steal anything worth talking about?
I heard you ran into trouble at Goldenglow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there.
Oh,
It
8.
was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
I think we're gonna go in that way.
No killing or no pay. Remember that.
That doesn't apply to the job here at Goldenglow Estate. We're allowed to kill the mercenaries. Hey, would you guys mind? I have to go rob somebody. All right. It's 9 a.m. That is not the time to be robbing a place. Let's go to the lake and wait. Because I would like it to be like sunset. We're going for a swim. To the sewer with us. This is so stupid. I do want to, I think, kill the mercenaries before we get in there. Alright, we're sneaking. I want to see how much we can get away with. Okay, let's be sneaky. I just gotta sneak up here and hope there's nobody over here. We only have to burn 3 of them. We're gonna use a torch. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. 3 burned beehives. And we've been spotted. Later, losers. We overstayed our welcome. Whoops. Good luck finding me down here. Ooh, gonna light these bad boys on fire, and we can't do that with a torch, so Oh, I lit myself on fire. Of course. Oops. Guide to better thieving. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, Wesley. I am sipping 2 different meads. I am sipping a little bit of my home-brewed Black-Briar mead, courtesy of the Elder Scrolls Cookbook, which is real good. Blackberry and a bunch of baking spices, cinnamon, clove, etc. And I'm also comparing it with Havoc Mead's Rumble. That is a blackberry blueberry sour mead. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to do this. Come on. I refuse to waste my perks on lockpicking. We're in. First try, 0 deaths. Let's be the sneakiest MFers around. Ooh. That was close. Just gonna sneak on past. Definitely taking the money. Or should I just light him on fire? I kind of just want to light him on fire. Just gonna light him up, just a little.
Never should have come here.
Wasn't me. And we made it to the cellar. And we're gonna steal from the safe. Aringoth. This document acknowledges the sale of Goldenglow Estate and all property, assets, and materials contained within. Payment of the property has been made in full by Goldenglow as an agent on behalf of the buyer. All dealings with the Thieves Guild in Riften are to cease immediately. To deter any possible retribution for this act, you are to take immediate steps to protect our assets in any way you see fit. I think you'll find that the Thieves Guild is far more bark than bite, and will likely avoid Goldenglow Estate rather than thin their already dwindling numbers. Good luck, and may this be the start of a long and lucrative partnership. Not signed. Taking that, taking the gold, and that would go to the Goldenglow Estate sewer, but we didn't talk to Aringoth. Gonna sneak past these goon. I believe our friend Aringoth is in here.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had
No,
choice.
they won't. I just want the key to your safe, even though I already picked the lock, so... But I just want it for fun.
I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat.
Then I'll take it off your corpse. What makes you think I won't?
I don't believe you. That's not your way.
Through here and out. We out. Drop down, boop, and we're out. For posterity's sake, we're gonna put our snorkel on for one last trip back to Riften. We could have fast traveled, but I wanted to put on the snorkeling equipment. We're having a nighttime swim with the fishes. Let's chat with the homeboy.
You've made a mess of things.
What?
Maven's furious. I told
I
you
only
not
burned
to burn
3.
more than 3 of the hives.
I only burned
I've smoothed
3.
things over with her for now, but you can forget your cut.
I only burned 3.
He has no-
Okay.
only the parchment had the buyer's
You know what?
blast.
We're
But
gonna
for
do it
now,
again. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try that all over once again. I only burned 3 of those. Just saying. 3 burned beehives.
3 burned beehives.
I only burned 3 of those.
But it means we get to put our snorkel back on. That's what's important here. We'll try to do this a little faster. Oh, we're getting spotted. Oh, shoot. Guys, this is a mess. This is a mess.
Some of that.
Oh, nope. Definitely not. I should have given him a little bit more time. I just didn't like Brynjolf yelling at me. Oh. Well, we have a little bit of a problem. Moonlight Tales is putting us into werewolf mode. Well. Nice. Yum, yum, yum. We'll eat his foot. Ooh, we have hired thugs here. Something tells me these guys aren't with the mercenaries. Contract. Here is the agreed upon amount. I expect you to faithfully carry out my request to teach a lesson to the thief Nikolai. You need not kill him, but I have no qualms about it if you deem it necessary. Fihada. Did we steal something from Fihada in Solitude? I don't remember.
You took everything from me.
I don't even know who you are.
I like throwing him in the water. That's fun. Nice. I'm gonna kill these guys. Then I'll run upstairs. Then I'll revert. Yum, yum, yum.
This ends now.
Revert. We're gonna save. Again. Talk to our friend.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice.
I just want the key to your safe.
I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat.
What makes you think I won't?
I don't believe you. That's not your way.
Okay, and take, and take. We're gonna get all of the optionals. We're gonna enter Goldenglow using the sewer, still, technically. Yeah. We're gonna do this. We are going to go out, burn the beehives, then go in through the sewer again, and then we'll have every achievement. To effectively only hit 3 of them, I need you all to verify with me that we're only hitting 3. We are going to equip our fire arrows and Ruin's Edge, and we're gonna hit the only 3. There are 6, so we're just gonna hit every other one. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm baffled. Okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. There's a 1. There's a 2. There's a 3. Only those 3. Oh, hi. Well, where'd you guys come from? Where were you when I was mauling your friends? Again, only 3 burning. We're gonna double check on the way out too. Go for a quick little dip and into the sewer with us. And we completed the optional achievement. Let's go. I will take the book, Guide to Better Thieving. And actually, let's take a break down here and read our book, Wulfmare's Guide to Better Thieving by Wulfmare Shadowcloak. So, you want to make it as a cut purse. You want to live the life of a criminal, always one step ahead of everyone and pockets brimming with septums. Maybe it appeals to you to try and earn a living by robbing some wealthy merchants or extorting your local shopkeepers. Let me give you a bit of advice. Don't bother. For every skilled thief I've met in my day, I've seen 20 who thought that they had what it took but ended up rotting in jail. But if you're anything like me, you don't listen to advice. You do whatever you want and never let anyone else tell you otherwise, to oblivion with the risks. All that matters is the coin. Sound familiar? If it does, then this book might just teach you the difference between acting like a petty thief and a master criminal. I know what you're thinking. Who's this Wulfmare? Who does he think he is telling me how to be a better thief? What makes him an expert? Simple. Maybe you heard about that heist in Mournhold, when Queen Baronzia's coronation crown went missing? Or perhaps the tale of an Elder Scroll gone missing from the White Gold Tower reached your ears. That's right, it was yours truly. I've done just about every kind of job you can imagine, and I've got the septums put away to prove it. How else could an ex-thief find the resources to publish his own book? Now that I have your attention, let's start with two of the most fundamental skills you'll need to sharpen if you want to make it as a cut purse. Picking locks and picking pockets. And before you roll your eyes and throw this book aside in disgust, I can promise you that the easiest way you're going to get caught is by ignoring the basics. But if you can master these activities, you'll find yourself swimming in coin. Picking pockets is one of the easiest skills to learn, but you'd be surprised how often I've seen novice thieves muck it up. The lesson here is twofold. First, know your surroundings, and second, know your approach. Where and when you decide to go fishing is just as important as who you choose as your mark. Follow them a while, there's never a need to rush. Wait until they're somewhere isolated and out of earshot of any guards, but most importantly, always know when to let the mark go. Getting pinched simply isn't worth the risk. There'll always be plenty of other marks who'll come along with their pockets full. As far as the approach goes, don't drop into your crouch until you're completely out of the mark's view, directly behind and preferably close to them. Don't spend too long deciding what you'll lift either. A good thief should be able to hit a mark and make off with something valuable in less than 5 seconds. Last of all, plying this trade at night will greatly reduce your chances of getting caught. If you have no other choice and you have to do it in daylight, just make sure you aren't out in the open. Lockpicking is an art form that takes years to master. The important thing to remember is that no two are alike, each one behaving completely differently. As long as you keep your wits about you and your patience, you'll find them easier to defeat than you'd initially expect. Good picks are always essential. Make sure you have plenty of them tucked away in your pockets. Always take your time and keep a light touch on the picks. When the tumblers begin to fall in place, you should feel the pick tremble ever so slightly. This means you're near the sweet spot. Slow down at that point and only move the picks with the finest touch. If you blindly poke at the lock like an old man, all you're gonna end up with is a bunch of broken picks and an equally broken pride. As a last resort, if the lock is completely confounding you, there's always the option of smashing it. Just keep in mind that this is rarely successful and could potentially make a great deal of noise. By using my techniques, I'm not merely suggesting you'll be a successful thief, I'm giving you a solid guarantee. All it takes is a little bit of patience and a great deal of practice, then maybe, just maybe, you'll become as successful as Wulfmare. In my next volume, we'll move on to another important tool in your arsenal, sneaking. I'll prove to you that the shadows can be just as potent of a weapon as your blade if you know how to bend it to your will. Into the safe. We'll take that. We already read it. We'll take all that gold. Thank you very much.
Word on the street is Goldenglow's been hit. Good job, lad.
Yes, and here's what was in the safe.
Let me take a look at what you found. Aringoth sold Goldenglow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
No idea.
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Black-Briar. She asked for you by name.
By name? Sure, but will I come out of there alive?
If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business.
What does Maven want from me?
That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way.
Alright.
Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people.
Speaking of which...
Ha. course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
Thanks, Brynjolf.
Maven wants to see you right away. I suggest you head right over.